Think about how much time we spend, just agonizing over what not to eat.
Oh, constantly. Cutting carbs, banning sugar.
Right. Skipping meals entirely. But what if the secret to long-term health, especially after the age of 40, isn't actually about restriction at all?
Yeah, what if it's about aggressively adding the right things?
Exactly. Welcome to this deep dive into How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger. Today, we're skipping the complicated diets and, well, we're exploring the daily habits that genuinely protect your health.
We really are looking at a complete psychological shift here. Dr. Greger's core concept is something he calls the daily dozen.
The daily dozen, so it's not a strict diet plan?
No, not at all. It's literally a daily checklist of
Mhm.
12 specific categories of whole plant foods. I mean, things like beans, berries, cruciferous vegetables.
Stuff you just aim to hit every single day.
Exactly, every day.
Okay, so it's basically gamifying your nutrition. You aren't, stressing about calorie limits. You're just trying to check off boxes on a daily nutritional bingo card.
That's a great way to put it, a bingo card.
But I have to ask, because this does sound like a lot to juggle. I mean, if spinach is such a powerful superfood, why can't I just eat a giant bowl of spinach every day and, call it a win?
I get that question a lot. But it's because your body's cellular machinery requires different chemical tools for different jobs.
Okay, so spinach doesn't have all the tools.
Right. I mean, spinach is fantastic, obviously.
Yeah.
But if that's all you eat, you completely miss out on sulforaphane.
Sulforaphane.
Yeah, it's this incredibly powerful compound that helps detoxify the liver, and it's almost exclusively found in cruciferous vegetables, like broccoli and cabbage.
Oh, wow.
Or take lignans. They help regulate your hormones.
Yeah.
But you really need foods like flax seeds to get a high concentration of those. So different color families represent entirely different biochemical toolkits.
Ah, so you can't just hack the system with one single vegetable.
Right.
And I imagine this ties into the idea that food is always a package deal, right? Like, nutrients never just exist in isolation.
Precisely. Take calcium, for example.
Mm-hmm.
If you want calcium, you could drink a glass of dairy milk. But that calcium comes packaged with saturated fat.
Which is the dietary baggage.
Exactly, that's the baggage.
Mhm.
But if you get that same calcium from dark leafy greens, the package includes fiber and antioxidants.
The bonus.
The bonus, yeah. And especially after 40, your goal is to constantly seek out that nutrient bonus while leaving the baggage behind.
But spotting that dietary baggage isn't always easy, is it? I mean, food marketers are intentionally trying to trick you on the nutrition label.
Oh, absolutely they are.
I'm thinking about the bread aisle. A box screams 100% whole wheat, but it's often just highly refined flour.
Yeah, dyed dark with raisin juice concentrate or molasses.
Wait, they actually dye the bread?
It's incredibly common, unfortunately. The natural intact fiber has been completely stripped away during processing. And without that fiber, your body just absorbs those carbohydrates rapidly.
Which spikes your blood sugar.
Exactly.
Mm.
So to cut through that marketing deception, you can use the 5-to-1 rule.
The 5-to-1 rule. How does that work?
You just look at the nutrition label on any packaged grain. Divide the total carbohydrates by the dietary fiber.
Okay, so let me do the math. If a slice of bread has 15 grams of carbohydrates and 3 grams of fiber, 15 divided by 3 is 5.
Right. And if the result is 5 or less, the grain is intact enough to be a healthy choice.
Wow, that's simple.
Yeah. And biologically, that intact fiber physically acts like a net in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
It slows down carbohydrate absorption and keeps your blood sugar stable.
That physical mechanism actually perfectly explains the next strategy, right? Because the goal isn't to rely on willpower to restrict the junk food you crave.
No, willpower is terrible for diets.
Right, it's to build sustainable eating habits simply by adding whole foods, like, say, eating a water-rich apple right before a big meal.
Exactly. Because willpower is a finite resource, but your stomach volume is absolute. There is only so much space.
So when you eat the apple,
When the fiber and water from that apple hit your stomach, they physically stretch the stomach wall. And this sends mechanical satiety signals directly to your brain saying, hey, I'm getting full.
so you naturally just crowd out the junk food because you physically don't have the space for it anymore. No white knuckling required.
Not at all.
So what can you do starting today? We have 3 practical actions for you. Number 1, track your meals using the free Daily Dozen app, or just stick a printed checklist right on your fridge.
And number 2, rely on batch cooking. Use frozen berries or greens to save time. Flash frozen produce locks in the nutrients at peak ripeness.
So it's incredibly nutritious and just always ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And number 3, take that 5-to-1 ratio rule straight to your pantry right now. See which cereal and bread boxes actually pass the test.
I bet a lot of them won't.
Probably not. So to recap, we've covered gamifying nutrition with the Daily Dozen, the biochemical need for plant diversity, choosing the nutrient bonus over the baggage, using the 5-to-1 rule to avoid sugar spikes, and leveraging fiber to crowd out junk food.
So think about this. Your body has an innate ability to heal. If you stop injuring your arteries 3 times a day with dietary baggage like saturated fat, well, imagine how rapidly your body might repair itself once you finally start giving it the right fuel.
That is an amazing thought to end on. Which of these Daily Dozen habits would be the easiest for you to start today? Let us know in the comments.
And please note, this deep dive is for educational purposes and does not replace professional medical advice.
If you enjoy learning from the world's best health books, subscribe to Mosaic Health 40+ Day.
This deep dive was inspired by How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger and enriched with insights from the author's interviews, podcasts, lectures, and public discussions included in our research sources. Because better health starts with better knowledge. Books, science, better health. See you in the next Mosaic Health 40+ Deep Dive.